Hello, everyone. I hope that you're all doing well. Just want to share some thoughts today. This is just some things in my head. This is totally unscripted. I want to say I do understand people questioning Christianity, people questioning God, people questioning the Bible, and having questions about it. I understand people questioning the God of the Bible in regards to justice and goodness and mercy, like having theological questions about who God is in the Bible. All of that makes sense as a believer, as a Christian. There are different things and different seasons of my life where I've asked different questions, trying to understand difficult texts of Scripture, wrestling with doctrine, theology, like do I believe this or do I not believe this about God or about this thing or the other. I think it's a healthy thing to wrestle with those things. And when you study those out, one of two things will happen. You'll either realize, oh, I don't believe what I thought I believed. As a Christian, I thought that this was a biblical idea, and it is not. I have invented this, or I was misled, or I was mistaught about that. Then on the flip side of that, sometimes you wrestle with something, and then you realize, I do really believe that. This is a biblical idea. This is a Christian idea. And you get bolder in that faith. You become strengthened in that belief. And so all of that is good. So as a Christian who has wrestled with different ideas and things that I've had to study out and go through and review, I totally get it. So if you're someone who's an unbeliever, how can I not understand that? Of course I can understand asking questions about who God is and all of that, because I've wrestled with these things as a Christian, whether it's about any variety of doctrinal, theological, practical matter in Christianity and the Bible. All that being said, that was kind of a big setup or introduction there. And once again, I do apologize. This is just something I'm thinking through, so if it's not as direct or cohesive, I do apologize for that. Here's what I don't understand. What I don't understand is the complete mockery of Christianity, the complete mockery of the Bible, as if it is complete foolishness, unintelligent, indefensible, incoherent. That I don't understand. To be a Christian doesn't mean we throw out all logic, we throw away all intelligence, we throw away all understanding. That's not true at all. Just historically, you see an incredible amount of incredibly intelligent Christians who write logically and intellectually about Christianity, who are by no means dumb. That being said, are there people who've given bad arguments for Christianity, bad defenses of the Bible? Yeah, there's bad argumentation, 100%. And I'm sorry if people have given bad arguments to that, or no attempt at all to talk about it intelligently, logically. So two things. I have a thought for believers, unbelievers here. For the unbeliever, before you just dismiss Christianity, dismiss the Bible as completely unintelligent, illogical, complete foolishness, I would encourage you to review that belief. I would encourage you to search out the matter more, and not just to listen to voices who agree with you, but to listen to the voices, intellectual voices about Christianity and the Bible. I have no idea how loud that lawnmower is driving by. Hopefully it's not too loud, too crazily loud. But I'll wait a minute until it gets past. Okay. Review that. Then for the Christian, for the believer, I want to really strongly encourage you with this. Don't surrender to the idea that Christianity is not intelligent. Don't just be, well, I believe it by faith, and I don't have to understand these things. Don't surrender that idea. Hold your ground respectfully with much grace and love, that to be a Christian does not mean to be unintelligent. To be a Christian is to be completely foolish. To be a Christian means to be illogical. Don't accept that. Push back on that, once again, with grace and with love. And for you, I would encourage you as a believer, once again, same with the unbeliever, study it out. Be able to explain why you're a Christian, why you believe what you believe. And don't just read from your favorite group of people. Read from different time periods, read from different groups of people. Read even both sides of it to make sure you're not creating a straw man and being like, oh, well, non-Christians believe this, or atheists believe this, or this person believes. Don't create a straw man. Make sure you actually understand what they're saying and give good answers to their questions. And so, all that being said, I encourage believers to dive deeper into their faith, to grow, not just spiritually in their walk with God, but also intellectually grow. And then for non-Christians, to grow in your knowledge of what Christianity believes and of the Bible. But whoever you are, wherever you're at, I would just ask, please don't oversimplify and simply say, well, Christianity is dumb. The Bible's dumb. It's unintelligent. It's just complete bogus. It's just a bunch of people who threw this book together over a period of time, and it's completely just made up stuff. It's just fairy tales, or etc. Whatever it is someone might say. It is not idiotic to believe the Bible. It is not unintelligent to be a Christian. And don't let anyone tell you any different. The Bible does talk about the foolishness of preaching, the foolishness of the gospel. But it doesn't mean, in context, it does not mean that the gospel is foolish. In context, it is saying that it is foolishness to those who don't understand it. It's foolishness to those who reject it. Anyway, some thoughts that are on my mind today. Hope you have a wonderful day. Be strong in your faith. If you are not a believer, I encourage you to look to Christ. And whoever you are, and wherever you're at, love the Lord and love your neighbor. Be respectful to those around you in all your dialogue and all your conversations. Have a blessed day.